how come you always show your boobs and ass?
1, 2, 3, 4. Chasing dreams since 17. Say goodbye to everything in my rearview mirror, but I never thought it would lead me here.
Hey everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day
11.
Today I am going to answer your burning questions. Yesterday on Instagram I asked my followers to ask me some questions for me to answer this video. So now I'm gonna answer them while I ride the chairlift. I was originally just gonna pick my favorite questions, but I think I'm gonna try to answer all of them. And this might be a little bit difficult because I'm really bad at answering questions in a concise manner. I like to go on for a long time. So I'm gonna try to keep these as short as possible so we can get through all of them. All right, let's go. Can you come in France a day? Yes. How do you build up more confidence on trying to tail tricks? I think that's trying rail tricks. I like to start on small rails and, you know, easy things that are pretty low to the ground, like tubes where there's not much consequence, and then I work my way up to bigger features with that same trick. Are you going to dye your hair again? Maybe one day. How happy does it make you to be riding your board again after having knee surgery? It makes me so happy. I've been bored out of my mind for the last 8 months, so this is fantastic. I'm having a great time. You competing this year? No, I am not. This year, I'm taking the year off from competing just so I can film and let my knee heal in a stress-free environment. I don't want to have to be trying to do tricks or trying to push it while it's still healing because it's still at risk for re-injury. But I might do a free ride contest. Maybe. That might be in the works. David Jones, why did you copy me by doing Vlogtober? Will you ever come to New England? Yeah, sure, why not? I'd love to come anywhere. Would you ever try and go pro in skating? I am so bad at skating, you guys. I try skating, but I'm just bad. I think it's because I can jump off of the board. I don't have to commit. I do want to compete in a skate contest. My goal is that by next year's exposure contest in Encinitas that I'm able to skate in like the AM category. Have you ever been to the Netherlands? If no, when are you going? I have never been to the Netherlands and hopefully I'll go soon. My friends Nikki and Isabel Hansen, they're a skier and a snowboarder and they're both from the Netherlands, so I'd love to go out and visit them. How long have you been snowboarding? I've been snowboarding like really since I was 18. I think this is my 8th season snowboarding. Do you still skate? Skateboard? Yes, I try. I skate? Yes. Do you wear any protectors when you're snowboarding in the park? If I bruise my tailbone, I'll wear my butt pads. And I think I wore a back protector the first couple times that I was trying. Did I even wear it for Crippler? I don't know if I even wore the back protector, but I do wear a helmet when I ride pipe. What has been the best place you got to visit for snowboarding? I think the best place was Japan. I had a competition in Sapporo, Japan a couple years ago. And so I went to Japan for the contest. I was in Sapporo for the week. I hitched a ride up to Niseko, rode there for a couple days. And then I flew to Tokyo and met my mom and we explored Tokyo for a week together. So that was kind of the best experience because I actually got to see Japan. What's your religion and are you religious? Oh, we could get into a really long answer on this one. I'm going to try to keep it short. I was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic high school. I attend a Christian church in Mammoth called Lighthouse, and I study all religions. I think none of the religions are entirely correct and none of the religions are wrong. I'm open to beliefs, and I don't think anyone is wrong for believing in a different thing. Why is your smile so beautiful? If you could collab with any major YouTuber, who would it be and why? Gosh, okay, so I would really like to collab with Erica Costello.
I'm Erica Costello.
She just seems really fun to be around. I think we would actually be friends in real life. I would also want to collab with John Hill. I kind of talked to him when I met him about filming some snowboarding stuff with him, and he was down, and so that'd be cool to get that worked out. Coming to ride in Colorado this year. If someone brings me to Colorado, I don't have the money to spend on snowboarding, so if one of my sponsors or a company that wants me to make a video flies me out there, yeah, I'll be there. Are you ever going to get sponsored by Santa Cruz? I don't know. Santa Cruz? Do you have an answer? No, I have like a relationship with them. I have a snowboard, but they're like not my board sponsor. But they do hook me up with skateboard stuff, which I like. I like their clothing and their skateboard and lifestyle stuff. So thank you, Santa Cruz. I really appreciate that. How do you deal with muscle soreness after going back in after an off season? You just have to start slow. Listen to your body. Take breaks when you need it. Stretch, ice bath, all that. Okay, we're getting off the chair. Hold on.
Every time
right, next chair, next set of questions. Here we go. I can't ask one of these. When is the next Braille Hangout skate session? Whenever I go back home. I don't know when I'll be home again. We might go snowboarding at some point. That's in the works. Can we go out sometime? I don't normally date people from the internet. Sorry. What's your ethnicity? I am Maltese from my dad's side and Norwegian Scandinavian on my mom's side. Tips for becoming a snowboard YouTuber. You know, just start filming, figure out what your story is. For me, I was kind of YouTubing off of what I was going through in life and my experiences as an athlete and a competition. So figure out something that makes your life special and different and interesting and focus on that and, you know, just start posting. Are you going to try some East Coast shredding this season? I think I already answered this one. Favorite music to ride to? Oh, it depends on what I'm riding. When I'm riding pipe, I ride like really like hyped up, like you're a badass music because I need to feel like I'm a badass. And then when it's a powder day, I'll listen to 50s rock and roll and just like get all dreamy and floaty. Sometimes when I feel like doing side hits and just gapping rails, I listen to punk. I'm all over the place. What is something that you do to keep yourself motivated? I think the big thing that I keep myself motivated is by setting goals. If I don't have a goal, I really have no motivation. I'm a really goal-oriented person. So for me, competing, I always have a goal of a trick that I want to learn for the next contest or how to make my run better. How to ride in a straight line. I always get the death wobbles. I've never had wobbles snowboarding, but if you have wobbles, like if your board feels like it's like chattering, you might need a stiffer board. If you have a really soft, playful park board, it's not going to be very stable at high speeds if you're going straight and fast. Will you come snowboard with me in New Hampshire? I'd love to if, you know, I had a ticket to fly there. What video work do you do outside YouTube? I really just make YouTube videos and then I act on a lot of different TV shows. What does Malta look like? I want to know before going there one day. Well, lucky for you, I've got a whole vlog series on my trip to Malta, so go check it out. It's beautiful. When you poop, do you spread your cheeks before you sit down or do you just sit down? Can't answer that one. At what age did you start snowboarding? 18. Are you going back to the Braille House anytime soon? Yeah, soon, hopefully. What is your current snowboard setup? Today, I am on a signal board with Rome bindings and Vans boots, but it really changes day by day. Jenine, do you love me? Because I never ever want to let go. That's nice. Oh, to the top of this chair. Hold on. All right. Oh, first front board on an actual rail. Oh, don't throw up, don't throw up. All right, tight. Oh my God, I'm so scared. All right, let's see where I left off. Oh, okay, Caitlin, who was one of my little math tuties before I got my knee surgery when I was back home, said, do you miss me in mathnasium? That's where I was a tutor. Yes, I miss you and mathnasium. I love all the little kids that I was tutoring. I had a really good time teaching them math and, you know, helping them learn that they're smart and stuff. Okay, why are buildings called buildings if they are already built? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask someone about that. What do you want to do with your life after snowboarding? I would like to have my career as an actress and, you know, be able to do social media stuff and kind of just be all over the place traveling. Maybe hosting a travel show for a travel channel or something would be really neat. How tall are you? It depends when you ask. Sometimes I'm 5'4", sometimes I'm 5'3". What got you into snowboarding and how did you snowboard near Malta? Well, I didn't snowboard in Malta. I feel like I should do the whole got into snowboarding thing in a full video about that, so I'm going to save that question. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Okay, when I was in kindergarten, I wanted to be an actress, a teacher, a veterinarian, a firefighter, an artist, and I think there's one other thing. I had a full list of these things, and I had it planned out how I'd be an artist on Mondays, and I'd be a firefighter on Tuesdays. I guess I've always been overambitious. How come you always show your boobs and ass? What's your favorite brand of hot chocolate? I don't really have a favorite brand of hot chocolate. Just recently found you on YouTube. You're a radio chick. Keep it up. Also, you ever ride in Banff, Alberta? No, but I've always wanted to go to Banff because it looks beautiful. Do you play any musical instruments? Sing? Yeah, I try to sing. I'm kind of okay, but I am working on a couple songs right now. Have you ever surfed before? Yeah, I also try to surf, but I'm like not very good at it. For someone who has had knee problems, how have you learned to trust them again? It's really just a time thing. Like eventually you trust yourself, but it does take time. And I'd say taking baby steps every day, going a little bit faster when it feels good. If you got some air and it felt good, get a little bit more air, and you know, just taking it slow, don't rush it. Oh gosh, I'm to the top of the chair now. That was a short one. I'm about to do a trick I'm nervous about, but I was told in acting class when you're nervous to take that like energy and be like, no, I'm excited. Like this is the feeling of me being excited. So here we go. I'm excited to do this trick. Oh my god. That was sketchy. Alright, I am going to finish these questions off in my car because I need to head back down to LA before the storm rolls in because I don't want to drive down a hill in the snow. Not a question, just a compliment. You're so darn pretty. Come shred Colorado with me. Thanks. I might end up being in Colorado at some point this season. I'm either hopefully going to go to the Zoomies 100K or to SIA. Please come back to New Zealand soon. It might be 2 winters. 2 winters from now, hopefully I will have my funding back to have a trip to go to New Zealand. Are you going to dye your hair again? Yeah, maybe one day. If you had to dye your hair one more time and keep it your whole life, what would it be? I think maybe like lilac purple. I've never actually done purple hair, but I think a really pretty like periwinkle or lilac would be the color I'd want for my whole life. What's the hardest trick? My snowboard just fell on the ground. Oh my god. What's the hardest trick you've ever done? What do people consider to be hard, or what do I consider hard? For what people consider hard, I think maybe a backside 720 in the half pipe is probably like the physically hardest trick, or what people consider your hardest trick because you land switch and it's blind. But the trick that I think has been the hardest. Hard is such a hard word. Like, when I was trying to get the Cab 270 ons with Nikki last season in Brighton, that was really hard. We tried so many times, and I ate it so many times. Mentally hard, though, I would say hitting this pretty big channel jump at amusement park in Mammoth a few seasons ago, because it was after my last knee surgery, and I had a lot of, like, mental problems about jumping, where I would panic and get anxiety and, like, start crying and hyperventilating. And so to get myself to hit this like big channel jump was the biggest accomplishment for me. Come kick it in Tennessee. Okay. Well, that ends. Oh my god, wait, there's more questions. You hitting any BC resorts this season? Maybe, hopefully. What do you do when there's no snow but you've got the craving to snowboard? Skateboard. That's why I started skateboarding in high school, when I wanted to snowboard and I couldn't. So that was skateboarding. Ever snowboard at Blue Mountain, PA? No, I never have. And I think that's it. There's more questions on one of my other videos where I asked you guys to leave me questions in the comments, and I didn't get to those. There's a few that I want to make like a full video to answer the question, and I guess the other ones I'll just get to at another point. But yeah, those are all the questions, and thanks for watching Vlogmas Day 11. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Life isn't perfect. It's messy and unexpected, but it's wonderful. You can find love, magic, and beauty all around you if you chase after it. So find what lights your soul up, then go out and carpe your happy.